The Hafwicma. Do you seek him? Welcome, one and all, to another episode of Domain of the Nameless God. How are we doing? How are we doing? Players, you can unmute.
Yippee!
Awesome.
Hi,
More
EO.
like, I'm in pain.
Amazing.
Accurate.
Yeah,
Very.
how are we all doing today, huh? How are you guys doing? How is chat doing? I gotta know.
Chat's on fire, apparently.
Yeah, well, burning cat boys usually are.
Yeah, no, I mean, understandable.
Alrighty. So, are we excited to start combat soon?
No, but we'll do it anyway.
Yes.
Well, I mean, as soon as we start, I'm just gonna have a panic attack because my character is paralyzed for a panic attack.
Hey,
It's method acting, it's fine.
we're all just curling up in a ball on the floor, just crying.
I'm not.
Yeah,
Well, except
Straff is
you,
fine.
Crow. Everyone else is.
vibing on my lunch break.
Straff is heavily sleep deprived, but they're otherwise fine.
Let's see. Drawing right now.
What's
Vibing on lunch
happened
break.
with the episode?
No, I'm just reading chat. So, hi Noir. Hi Noctis.
Alright, yeah. I just realized that, like, if I was to say this, it would not. It would be right from this. What Stroff has gone through so far, but currently at the minute, Stroff is the designated mentally stable one.
That is true.
That is a scary thought to have.
That
is
is-
a terrifying thought to have.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Okay, alrighty. So I'm gonna start with the encounter builder. Just that way we can kind of, I don't know, have an idea of where we're at right now. Gray ooze.
Yeah,
Not the
what effects,
ooze.
what effects did I get from that ooze, by the way?
Let me look and see.
Yearn for.
Yearn for the ooze.
You yearn for the ooze.
So, part of the ooze was the panic attack. Part of it was the silent one.
Sick.
Yeah, buddy.
So I
Ow.
just triggered the silent one, and I had a panic attack.
And part of it is also you lost some of your armor because it melted away on your hands.
I thought I was bare hands.
Are you?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. You just took direct damage because the
Yeah.
the ooze melted your hands.
So now I just have like what, 3rd-degree burns or some shit?
Similar. Yeah, because it's corrosive. And just as a note, that ooze can eat through 2-inch thick non-magical metal in one round. So it can eat through 2-inch thick metal in 6 seconds.
Yeah, I also forgot that I'm the only one who can't see, if I remember correctly.
That is true, because you need dark vision currently to see, because
I don't
none of
have
you
dark
brought
vision, everyone else
torches.
does.
None of you brought torches. So,
Trying to find someone's hand, like, guys.
Wait, hold on. If Tara can't see, how come they saw the silent one?
Magic.
because you can still see the glowing red eyes.
Ah, okay. That's yeah, right. Fair enough.
Also, I think Algun and I are terrified.
Algan, Tara, and Katerina are all petrified.
You're all being little babies.
Oh, yeah, I have a panic attack.
That's why you have
Well-
the panic attack.
Okay. Hang on a minute. I just want to check something really quick.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
Can I ask what is Stroff's sanity marking right now?
Stroff's sanity marking right now. Let's go over everyone's.
Yes.
Let's go over everyone's. So Algan is currently at 49. Katerina is currently at 52, which has passed one of my markers. Tara is currently at 25, and Struff is currently at 35.
Damn.
So I'm somehow the lowest.
30. Yeah, so you can't call us little babies when you have the third highest anxiety.
The
So
third
I am
highest out of
quite
4.
mentally unstable.
The third highest out of
Shut up.
4.
Mm-hmm.
Just saying.
Yeah, and never mind the fact that I'm the highest. Shut up.
Exactly.
Mentally unstable, the slightly mentally unstable, the unstable, and then there's me.
Yes. We
Alright.
laugh and love. It's fine.
So,
We carry a banner that says that.
I
Oh my
believe
God,
we will be doing this a different way. My preferred method of combat. So it will be you guys versus the ooze, and then flip back and forth. So, currently the only person who can act is Stroff. You are currently up against entire wallfuls of this gray ooze. It is completely surrounding your party. So what will you do?
Oh my god, I remember it being said that it doesn't take fire damage, but fire's the only thing that can hurt it.
It is resistant to fire,
Resistant to fire.
and fire is the easiest way to kill it.
The easiest. Okay, right. Hold on. Let me think.
If any
I
of
may
you have
have-
fireball,
I may. Never mind. I have flaming sphere. I feel like that's close enough.
it might be close enough.
It's a fire thing. So I would assume
Yeah. Let me just double check what it is.
anything fire, I'm also letting you know.
Okay, no, that will not work.
As well.
Okay, great. Let me. I've been sat here for so long. I really could have thought about this. I am going to. No, I don't know. Can I grab the torch out of my bag? Because yes, I do have one.
Okay.
And see if see if I can light a path in front of us.
What
So
do you
if I
have to
move
use to
round
light?
I have a tinderbox.
Okay.
So if I move to about here, because we're going this way anyway,
Okay.
and then see if any of the ooze here sort of recedes from said fire.
Yeah, so you go ahead and light the torch. The torch burns in your hands, and you see that the ooze backs away from it.
Can we just keep walking forward with the torches?
You can, but everyone would need a torch.
Guys, check your inventory real quick, please.
I realized I have a torch.
Okay.
Why
I
are
have
you
10
the
of them.
only person who
I've got a
doesn't
torch.
have dark sight and doesn't have a torch?
I don't
Okay.
have a
I
torch.
do have one. I just realized I had one.
I don't have a torch. I think. I need to double check.
Okay,
I didn't bother looking. Hold on.
I light one up for Tara
Okay,
Oh, I do have one.
and hand it to her.
okay.
I
I don't know what you think you're getting out of 6 seconds, but
Well, it's an attempt. That's all I was gonna do. To be perfectly honest, was light one for me, see if it flinches. If it does, light one for Tara and hand it to her.
I will give you lighting one and checking to see if it flinches. And then it is
Okay.
the gray ooze's turn. And then next round, you can start lighting up more.
Okay, deal. That's fine.
Also, I'm so sorry, but you just saying it's like, okay, I'll light one up for Tara, and then. it sounds
Honestly-
about something that's not.
That's what we should be doing.
I mean,
That's what we should be doing. Let's be real.
let's be honest, it probably would be better than what you guys are currently doing, which is all panicking.
Yeah,
Wait,
it's
Strap,
not
how tall are
that
you?
we can.
I'm like 5'6".
Yeah, I'm
I
probably
think
just gonna grab her hand
character-wise-
like a child because I'm like, wait, what?
Oh my god.
I don't want to scare each other.
Okay. So, Grey Ooze's turn.
Oh.
Let's see. Who do I want to attack?
Me.
I mean, I was thinking about it.
Because I am the furthest away from the flame, so me.
So.
For you.
Why would you say that?
I have
Gaz
to
is a
do-
masochist.
Guys out here just shouting, I volunteer as before just getting annihilated by the ooze.
So, Gaz does a 21 hit.
Yes.
Okay. So, I then need this. You are lucky. You did only take 2 damage from the ooze grabbing onto your boot.
Okay.
Actually,
Please tell me the grippers are not able to be seen.
grippers cannot be
Grippers are
seen,
privacy.
but
God.
if I check the acid damage that also should come to this.
Oh, I don't care about the damage as long as I don't see any.
How
grippers,
did
I'm
I
fine.
roll snake eyes?
Woo!
Fine, you take 2 acid damage.
So I take.
You take 3 damage and yeah, you take 4 damage in total.
I take 4 damage.
Big Rome. So, welcome in. Everyone's level is currently level 9. So you have Algan, who is our blood hunter at level 9. Stroff, who is our artificer. Katarina, who is our rogue. And Tara, who is our paladin.
Pain.
But yes,
I thought a simple hello would suffice.
I'm in pain.
And I'm small.
Yep. So, that is current levels.
Have we lost our crow? Where's the crow?
No, I'm here. I'm faffing. I'm listening.
Simply faffing.
The crow is Struff, and I am here and on fire.
Let's see, who else gets attacked from this? Because they're so far away from the fire. Katarina, you look like a great target. So,
I don't. I look like a horrible target.
you get my fancy
Please.
dice, you failed me. I don't think a 10 hits you. Sarah! Wifey! Hi!
No, it doesn't.
Hey Crow, can you do me a favor? I want you to do the new shout out command that I have. So exclamation mark SO and then my darling wife Sadie.
Okie dokie.
You will need to type her full username, usually doing @ and then SE will get you the correct person.
Brew. Boo.
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 My darling wife, hi.
Oh my god, why does it hate me?
I feel like this is. It just sounds like that this stream is gonna be like, okay, you are unfortunately dying. Your arms are out of their sockets. You are going
Fighting
to
an ooze.
bleed to death. Hi, gay type. Hi, wife.
Hey, gay time! Wow.
Yeah.
Hell.
I'm very gay. I'm very gay and it's for my wife. Look at her, she's
We
so
know.
pretty.
You know.
She's so pretty.
We do know.
Okay.
We've
Also,
only
the
been-
chaos
we've only been live for
from
about 10 minutes,
last
that's
night,
sorry.
I'm still slightly scarred. So thank you for that.
Did you take real life stress damage?
I took psychic damage from that stream. To be honest.
Once again, there's a reason why I separate those streams from my normal ones with you guys.
It was great. Like, don't get me wrong, I loved it, but like, big difference.
But chaos be chaos, and chaos is chaos in with this one, as always.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Anyway, Katarina, are you gonna die?
Well, does a 10 hit you, Katarina?
No, it doesn't. I said no. Sorry.
Yeah, shockingly enough.
Okay,
And then, just for shits and
okay,
giggles.
just okay.
Are you fucking kidding me? Hey, Tara. Does a 7 hit you?
Fuck no.
Ugh. Fine. It's your guys' round again. So, 3 of you...
One.
Yay.
Yep, you guys have lost a mark on your panic attack. So currently we are at Jim 4, Prof 2, Gaz 1. For the amount of rounds that you are still locked in a panic attack. So,
Awesome.
I cry.
Crow, what you want to do?
I am going to light up one of the torches and pass it to Tara.
Okay. If you give me a roll of a d20, I'll allow... If you get high enough, I will allow you to roll a second one and be able to give it to someone else.
I wasn't planning on it because Stroff is still terrified of Katerina and Algan. So, sorry, besties.
I love the drama.
Get it.
I love the drama.
I got the respect.
To be fair, I did kind of pull Stroff into something else as well recently, so there should be more on me in the first place.
Alrighty. So.
I'll put messages in.
I got the short queen respect.
You got
You-
that haven't tried to murder me yet. Respect. That's it. The standards are on the fucking floor, bestie.
Short queen, try not to murder you. Oh, same thing.
Alrighty.
Close enough.
Close enough.
Tara, you grab the torch. I want you to roll to see if you actually keep hold of it.
That's fair.
So,
So what am I
Let-
rolling? Like,
roll a dexterity saving throw.
oh god, what is my saving throws?
Your saving throw is +1.
Saving throw +1, thank you.
Also, you should have told me that you had advantage against being frightened.
I forgot about that.
It's literally right underneath your saving throws.
13!
You got a 13?
Yes.
Unfortunately, I had the DC as a 15. Tara, you drop the torch that you were just given, fire licking at your feet as the fear,
One fucking job.
as
Sorry.
Gave it to a panic attacked person. What do you think was gonna happen?
But yes, so. Also, I see you, Sere. My darling wife, you're so sweet. I got the notification for that. You're very sweet, thank you.
Will you stop distracting the GM?
It's my wife, she's allowed to.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
But yeah. But yeah, you drop the torch and the fire licks at your feet. Shut up, Prof.
Oh, what did Prof do?
It just wrote gay.
I know what you are.
I'm very queer. We get it. We all knew this. But yes, so you drop the torch. When you loot... Okay, I'm stopping looking at chat while I describe this.
Definitely an idea.
You guys can call me gay while I try and describe how you drop this.
Okay.
Once...
But like it's hot. Sorry.
I dropped it like it was hot.
So what can end up happening is next round, when it is the player's turn, whoever is no longer in a panic attack or has not been, you will be able to pick up the torch and try and give it to Tara again. Thank you, Ruby, for following.
I'll give it to you again.
Thank you, Ruby. I appreciate I appreciate seeing you in here. It's nice to see you. Guys! Crow, can you do a shout out for Ruby too?
Oh,
Can
no.
do.
Thank
Are we
you.
not being chaos?
You guys are being so chaotic right now.
Hey, I'm being silent, thank you very much.
Hi, Ruby.
Giggly.
I am in the mod basement, actually.
You are forever in the mod. Hey, for once I don't have to mod myself, okay? Normally my streams are too late for either you or not either you or Noir to be there, so listen. But yes, Next round, you guys will be able to pick up the torch and try and give it to Tara again if you are wanting Tara to have the torch. Tara, you will have to roll another dexterity saving throw if you want to see if you can still hold on to it. You will still have to pass the DC 15. As your panic attack subsides, as you get closer to no longer having one, I will be lowering the DC.
Okay, so once panic attack gone, DC is lowered. Got it.
Yes.
Can you not just pick it up yourself?
That is also a good question.
If you give me a
Or
roll,
does she have to be past it?
if you give me a roll to see if you can steal your mind, I will knock how many rounds of panic you have, and I will allow you to go ahead and try and pick it up yourself.
I'm not so good at
So-
stealing minds, but I'm great at stealing hearts. Aha!
Heyo.
So, I will go ahead, since you are fighting against your sanity, this will be a wisdom saving throw. So I will go ahead and have you try and roll against that. Your DC will be a 16.
Alright, I'll roll a wisdom saving throw. Hang on, I'm doing math.
While they're doing that, DM, may I try to steel myself to gain a turn? If that makes sense.
21.
I will go ahead and allow you to try and steal yourself as well. So anyone who is currently in a panic attack, feel free to go ahead and give me that wisdom saving throw.
18.
18. Algan,
I got it, 21.
you are no longer panicked. Jim, you are bumped down to 2 panic.
Right. No longer panicked.
Okay.
I'm assuming that does. Yeah.
Katerina, did you want to roll?
Yeah, sure, fuck it, why not?
So I've been able to steal myself. Can I now?
Second.
No, by all means.
22.
You are no longer panicked. You all have, all except for Jim, have steeled your mind against the panic the Silent One has caused you.
I cry.
I went to therapy.
Right. Does that now mean I get an opportunity of attack, if that makes sense?
No, that does not make sense, but I will allow you next round to go ahead and take your actions normally.
Okay, cool.
So, is it Grey Ooze time? I believe it's
Did
Grey
Crow
Ooze
do
time.
anything?
I fear.
Crow did. Crow gave you the torch and then you dropped it.
You
I
fucking
just
loser!
Imagine like both our hands are out, like Crow drops it and I just don't grab.
just like pass it to your hand. You just have your hand open. It just goes right
It
through.
passes through. It's like, what the fuck?
Fucking
Passes
in the
through.
background, we've just got Slipping Through My Fingers by ABBA playing in the background.
Literally.
Alrighty, so Tara, because the fire is at your feet, you are currently safe this round. Stroff, because you are holding fire, you are currently safe for this round. Katerina, Algan, I will be rolling to see if you get hit.
Can I just like, I'm just having my finger pointing at Algon. It's like, you want him?
Well, considering the fact that I rolled a 19 for Algan, does that hit you?
Yes, it does.
And I rolled a 7 for Katerina.
Oh, god damn it.
You did offer to be the one who gets hit.
I know.
Alright,
Yeah, out of curiosity,
yes?
what is the radius of the torch being lit?
Let's see. I will go ahead and give it as a 5-foot radius, so in a 5-foot radius around you.
Oh, I can click on the torch. Never mind. Hang on. A torch burns for 1 hour, providing bright light in a 20-foot radius and dim light in an additional 20 feet.
But the amount of how safe you are, because it's not the brightness, it's the fire.
Gotcha.
So,
If you make a melee attack with it, with a burning torch and hit it, it deals 1 fire damage. Neat.
Algan, you take 4 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And then, let's see. Yeah, it is a 2d6. That is 4 acid damage.
Okay.
Okay. It is now your turn. Everyone but Jim can act.
Immediately,
Okay,
I would like to ask if I'm able to summon a sacred flame to my hand, but then can I hold it as if I was holding a torch?
Sacred Flame, let's see. Spells, Sacred Flame. My concern with that is Sacred Flame is radiance, not fire.
I have here astral fire.
Does your astral fire act as actual fire? We're
It
looking.
does say fire. It does say fire like radiance.
We are looking for fire, not radiance.
It wasn't weak to radiance at all or anything like that, or resistant to it. I couldn't remember if
It is resistant to acid, cold, and fire. But the thing that you are looking for is fire.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
If you have anything else.
I'll just take out the torch and light it then, I guess.
Okay.
Where's my inventory? There it is.
Then you will be safe from the next round of ooze. Katarina, Stroff?
I also like my torches.
Of course. So now
Yippee.
all of you will be safe. Stroff.
It's like
I'm just gonna start creeping forward, providing the ooze kind of parts around the flame,
Okay.
if that makes sense.
The ooze does move out of your way as you swing your torch around to try and clear a path. Tara.
Yeah.
Do you want to go ahead and try and do another wisdom saving throw to break yourself out of panic?
I only have 1 round of panic, yeah?
You have 2 rounds of panic.
Oh, I thought one. Okay. Sure.
Alrighty.
DC again?
Your DC this round is 15.
15, and it's wisdom?
Yes. Wisdom saving throw specifically.
Damn it, that's 12.
You have not broken out of your panic. Your mind doubles down as the 3 scorching eyes burn into your soul. The gray ooze cannot act this round, as all of you are surrounded in fire. It is your turn again. If anyone would like to help Tara, they can and help lower the DC.
I will attempt to help. How do I do so?
Give me your best way. How would you try and help calm a panicked friend?
I would probably take Tara's hand, kneel down to sort of Tara's height, I guess,
Mm-hmm.
and take her hand and just kind of breathe with her, if that makes sense.
Tara, you must pass a DC 11.
Come on, Tara.
28.
What was that?
28.
Hell yeah!
As
that was the most effective therapy I've ever seen.
I know, right? Scruff
also
just after
forget-
this becomes a therapist.
You also forget that my wisdom saving throws is +8.
And you've been failing it this
Oh,
entire time?
Yes! Hey! Oh.
It's so bad.
Alrighty.
Oh,
Also, at risk
I
of a
was
question.
What's your
Okay,
stupid
here we go.
question?
So, it says I have a saving. You know how it says against being frightened, and under it says +1 on saves.
Yes, it is already
So-
included.
Oh, it's already included. I
Yep.
was like, does it?
D&D Beyond makes it really, really easy where the number that's there is the number you need.
Okay, because if I fucked up just not adding 1 the entire time, would have been.
Nah, it includes it for you, so you're good.
How stupid.
Yeah. So, girl, what are you doing? Your best, our best. Hold on. Before any of you continue, can I do my narration?
yes.
yeah, sure, sorry.
Tara, your mind was lost to the panic of the Silent One. The screams you hear in your brain, the stares, the harm it's caused your friends. You feel a hand on your shoulder as it helps settle you down just a little. Your breathing beginning to match the hands, helping you steel yourself as you finally look and see Stroff in front of you. Someone who has helped you this entire time, who has been essentially a guide, who trusts you. It helps steel you and helps bring you back to where you currently are. You pick up the torch, and you have officially gained sight down here, where you can finally fucking see what burned the shit out of your hand. Now,
That's my homework.
the hand that touched the ooze almost looks destroyed. You cannot feel the nerves in it currently. It would take essentially an act of God to bring it back. And or a lot of physical therapy.
Yeah, going to learn my lesson and put my gloves on.
It hurts. It's a fresh wound touching leather. But you get them on.
Yeah, it's gonna be uncomfortable. Stroff, who is going to be next to me. I'm assuming they're still kneeled down.
Yeah.
Tara does not say anything, but gives you the tightest hug they could.
Stroff just kind of goes rigid until Tara lets go, and then just stands up.
And once you stand up, I'm just gonna hold your hand.
Okay. All right, buddy. Oh my God, Stroff bonding with the group.
I
What's
know.
this?
Shock.
What's going on?
Horror. Oh my god. But yes.
That is the horror in the campaign, for real.
The real horror, befriending people. Letting people into your circle.
Just gotta
Stroff
have a
has
little
that
wholesome
bad
moment.
with physical touch autism, literally.
Yep. Alrighty. So, until the gray ooze stops surrounding you, you are technically in combat, but you are technically out of combat. If any of your fire goes out, the gray ooze will attack. You will have to keep moving until the gray ooze stops.
So, quick question.
Okay?
The torch lasts for an hour, right?
Yes.
How many torches does the party have? Because I have somehow none
How-
in my backpack. Don't ask, I just do.
That is because of your adventurer's backpack that you got when you created your character. However many torches you have in your inventory is however many torches you have. Regardless of whether or not you share that with the party is up to you.
Oh no, that's my full intention, but that's why I was asking the rest of the party how many they have.
So,
Like a quick, check-in,
Uh-oh.
if you will.
I had 10 altogether, but have used one for myself and one for Tara, so I now have 8 in my bag.
Right.
please do mark that down in your inventory. You are able to remove torches.
Yes.
How?
That's why
I
that's why I
got,
said click it, and there should be a plus/minus thing that comes up.
Yes.
Ah, thank you.
Okay. So
I
sorry,
would
like,
have
You haven't used any yet.
I had a bit of what?
Oh, sorry.
Katerina?
I know I
I
have.
was just gonna say, was just to say, I had a little bit of Wi-Fi disconnect right as you were talking about like how long they lasted, so I missed it.
They last for an
Was
hour.
it one every turn or?
They last an hour.
Oh, okay, an hour.
It
Well,
one every
so
turn.
10 hours.
Babes, a turn is 6 seconds.
So
That's
we
Oh,
got
okay,
plenty
yeah,
of
we got
time.
plenty of time. Yeah, but
Anyway.
so pretty much that means we got 10 hours worth of torches if we've got 10, yeah.
Yep.
Basically,
And-
yeah.
I
Okay,
do
so-
have an actual time frame for when you guys will get away from the ooze. So,
Okay, okay.
you will have to continue moving until then.
Sounds good.
So I have 11, right? Technically, since Stroff gave me one.
You had some and I fucking gave you one? Bro, what the fuck?
You
You.
Tara, you said you didn't have any, which is the whole
No,
reason.
I said I did have some.
You
Yes.
said
Yes,
you
Miss Heard.
didn't.
You said you
I said
didn't.
I did.
Well,
You-
maybe you owe Stroff a torch now.
Yeah.
I want a fucking
was
torch
right
back.
That was right there. But to be honest, in the panic, how are we to know that how many Tara's got? They haven't checked. They're panicking.
That's true.
That's true. That's
That's
true.
true.
Thank you, Alcon. Don't
So,
worry,
I
I'll
just-
save
so
your
I
life
just
again.
In,
I just got this funny idea. Sorry.
it's as we're going through, I'm just randomly firing off sacred flames because if there is ooze still around us, I'm just throwing it. I'm just throwing it out there, just seeing what sticks.
I just have this funny like mental image now of just like Stroff and Tara are just going through this. They're going through their lovely bonding moment, and then as Leslie let go of each other's hands, Stroff just keeps their hands out and he's just like, "Give me my torch back, bitch."
Give me it back. Stroff holds out their hand and Tara like gently takes it. Stroff just takes it like, no, the torch. Give me it back.
I didn't ask for physical contact in this house.
It's like, no, give me back my
Would I
torch.
be-
I give back the torch, and they just bonked me on the head.
I was just wondering, would I be able to I was just wanted to see, could I try and figure out what the ooze is like composed of, if you get what I mean? Like, I don't know if that would be perception or investigation, so I just wanted to, yeah.
I'm gonna be completely honest, the ooze is made out of ooze. There's nothing,
Okay,
unless
fine,
you
so
have
then-
a scientific, like, instrument that you can argue, like, alchemical tools or something, that you want to sit
I
down
don't-
and try and examine the ooze with while it's currently surrounding you.
Ooze
Yeah,
is ooze.
I don't have scientific tools, but I have fucking sixth sense with my +11 on perception, so that's why I was wanting to try and use it. Like,
Noctis, you cannot put the ooze in your mouth and eat it. It will just melt through your jaw.
It's just
Aw.
pineapple, guys. I promise.
It's
spoiled
steroided pineapple.
It's just pineapple.
So,
How long are we walking
in other
for?
words,
Because I'm assuming we're walking for ages.
Well, I would like to know if you guys even began walking. You never told me.
Yeah.
I began walking.
Okay.
I began walking with the flame sort of low down, like it's outstretched to my left and a bit low.
I mean,
By the-
Stroff literally started walking as soon as Tara was, the hug finished, and they just continued.
Okay.
Yeah, so.
Not
Stroff
even
and I
checking if we're
hand in
okay
hand.
back here, Kat.
Nope. It's just
They just-
silent. Okay, this is fucking sucks.
They just left. I'm just like, you fucking get back here.
Just
Also-
good luck.
Rome, I don't think it'd be an intelligence saving throw. It'd be a wisdom saving throw.
I just like.
Both.
So, is what you're saying about like the heat of putting it in your mouth? Are you basically saying that it's the same amount of heat experienced by a white person who tries spice?
Oh my god, it's me eating black pepper.
Hey,
How
you got black pepper?
did this come back again? This was a thing 2
Sorry.
weeks ago, and we've brought it up again. Let's check it out.
Hey, it wasn't even the American who brought it up this time. It was the Scottish
I
person.
know, right?
Yes, it was. And I include myself in that. I am white and I am horrific with spice.
Me putting any fish sauce in your guys' food.
Call me
No.
in 10 minutes when we're back. I mean,
Well, I'd like to
Sorry,
continue
sorry.
narrating before then, so.
No,
I am
no.
white and I am
Go,
proud
I'm
shit.
sorry.
Can I have you guys roll a Constitution saving throw? All of you.
No. I'm alright, thanks.
Right, hang on.
Actually.
17.
17,
19.
19,
Hold on, I'm getting the dice
12.
out.
12.
That is 21.
Okay.
No, 22. Sorry.
Well, in either case, all of you still hold on to your torches, your arms hurting, but not giving out quite yet, holding on to them.
I swap hands.
You swap hands? Okay. Does anyone else swap hands?
Sure. Well, I
Nah.
can't because Tara has my other hand.
And I can't because Straff has my hand.
And you can't because your hand is also burnt to shit, so if you tried holding
That is
anything,
also-
it'd be disadvantage.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I gave Straff my bad hand and we're just gently holding hands.
Alrighty,
I think
another.
I'll do this.
Go ahead.
I'll do the same where I swap hands.
Okay,
Yeah.
so go ahead and give me another Constitution saving throw, and then I'll be able to narrate depending on what happens.
Politely.
Like-
By the way, politely, from the back you just hear, you two should get a room.
God damn.
We're all
You
out
know
here
what
with
was
all
Straff
the
just
ladies
goes, shut
today.
the fuck up, and continues walking.
You know what was funny?
I stop and it's like, I pissed them off. Whoops.
No, okay. Out of
What
character.
am I
real
rolling
quick.
again?
Constitution saving throw.
Constitution saving throw from all of you.
I got 10.
Okay,
14?
okay.
So before I
got
say
6.
my roll,
Oh,
Oh, fucking hell.
no, I want to say something funny. Because
okay.
As I was thinking of that wholesome moment, I was just like, and now kiss, but I'm not gonna do it.
Give me kiss. Give me kiss.
But no, that's an 8. That's an 8 for me.
Oh.
Tara, your flame
Yeah.
extinguishes as the ooze takes it.
Oh, fucking. You can light your own one this time.
Wait,
I
so if
tossed.
that's what happens to Tara, what the fuck happens to me with my 6?
Oh, fucking hell.
So, your flame is also extinguished as the ooze takes over. You can feel it crawling up the torch and crawling onto your hands.
I tossed the torch
Oh,
in
it's
front
been
of me.
fun. See you guys. I'm going to hell.
Nice to know you.
Katarina, the roll to hit for you was a 7.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Tara, the roll to hit you was a 20.
Motherfucker.
Uh-oh.
Well, there goes the other hand.
Well,
You will take 3 bludgeoning damage
Is that both
from
of them?
ooze?
from ooze. I've been doing the bludgeoning damage this whole time. It's your fault for not paying attention.
I thought it was acid damage.
I was rolling the acid damage, which is currently a 6.
Oh no.
3
It's
damage.
fine.
It is 3 bludgeoning damage and 6 acid damage.
So 9 in
So
total.
9 damage.
9 in total. And the glove that you were wearing has dissolved.
Well, shit.
Well, after that happens, I'm just gonna toss the torch in front of me along with the glove.
Okay. Do you light another torch?
Yes.
Okay.
Just throw it in front and Stroff just fucking trips on it. Face first into the ooze and that's how they
Stroff,
die.
Stroff, can I have an acrobatics check?
No! Oh my god!
You spoke it. You know what starts like. On this stuff. You
Yep.
just
Have
spoke
one.
it into-
I
Actually.
yes
No.
and.
How
Yes
far do
and.
I throw it in front of me?
That's up to
Oh,
you.
yes,
Go ahead and
actually.
give me a strength check. How far do you throw it in front of
I
you?
want to throw it as far as I could.
Okay, so give me a strength check.
That is a. Wait, that's not a saving throw. Hang on.
If
let me
you
get
say
it.
under a 10, I'm gonna kill you.
Where's my strength?
If you make me do an aerobatics check, Tara,
Oh.
I swear.
Yeah, that's just a 13.
Oh.
You throw it far enough in front that Stroff has enough time to be able to avoid it.
Okay,
But
thank you.
I don't understand why you threw it in front in the first place.
Because I panicked. Like, you said the ooze went on the torch, and I'm like, ah, shit.
Crow, I don't want your character to die, but I think your party members do.
No,
I think so too, to be perfectly honest.
fuck? Oh, it
That's
at
not
you.
fair. I wasn't aware of what I was doing because I wasn't me at the time. That's not fair.
Also, am I able to relight my torch or get a new torch?
Yes, you
or something,
can.
yeah?
You can.
I got a new.
Do I need to get an entirely new torch?
Yes,
or
you
can I
do.
relight
The
one?
ooze took the torch.
Okay. Oh, okay, gotcha. Also, I'm so glad that you didn't roll on that one, because knowing you, sir, you would have gone, and that one, you accidentally threw it behind you onto Katarina, who caught fire from when you ended. Katarina.
No.
throw a saving
Fire
throw.
fucking die.
Actually, no, it would have just hit Stroff. It would have just hit Stroff.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Also, Rome asks, how tall is Stroff?
I was just about to reply
Yep.
and I said about 5'6".
Why is your
Now
character
you're
taller than
free,
you?
but-
Because D&D is for fantasy, alright? It's to resolve trauma, be gay, and live fantasy, alright? Let me do this.
Why do you think all
This
of
is
my
what we go
characters are
through.
AFAB? It's about fantasy.
Chat, this is what we go through every 2 weeks. This is just
Yes.
utter chaos. You should join us for more to chaos, but honestly.
And if you want to join the Discord, you can do that too.
Oh, you're gonna put my Discord link in there?
Womp!
Womp.
Get notified for every stream,
Oh.
including collabs where Star isn't streaming but is on other people's streams.
Yes, yes. I also post my streaming schedules when I actually make them.
And cat pictures.
And cat pictures. And other people's cat pictures.
Yes.
What is so funny to me is that I'm pretty sure I'm the shortest in the campaign. And
Yeah.
I still make short jokes.
Yeah. I
like
am one of the tallest people in this group,
Yes.
IRL, and we still make short jokes about me.
It's because of the Minecraft. What? Who said that?
No, I know.
Literally.
Yes.
Literally,
And you're a chicken that lays eggs. All right.
I forgot about that.
even though that like Crow is shorter than me in real life, I headcanon that they're taller because it gives me gender euphoria.
I also headcanon that because it makes me happy.
And yes, my darling wife does help me with those because I always ask her for opinions because I think mine look shit and she actually knows graphic design.
Or just gonna continue yes-anding.
Graphic design is my passion.
My son wants to know how tall all of us actually are.
No.
Rome, you cannot throw all the short people. This is my stream, not Yasu's.
You'd be throwing Star into the ooze. You want to do that?
You sure you want to throw the DM who controls the god of this world into the ooze?
Please don't throw the god into
No,
the
no,
ooze.
no,
Please
no.
don't throw the god into the ooze. Please don't throw the god into the... Like, Rome, stop it. Put the god down.
Does that mean your son is my son? Yes. Do you want to adopt my son? This is a safe space, not Yasu's stream. I'm not in the fucking mod basement. I am here.
I'm in the mod basement.
Crow is in the mod basement. Are you winning, son?
This stream is great because we're currently like trying to ward off the ooze, and then meanwhile we've got people signing custody papers in the chat.
Nothing is currently
Right.
happening.
Okay.
Alrighty.
In an hour at this point, I've swapped hands again.
You have soft hands. And with another hour of travel, you slowly become aware of the wet sound that constantly comes from the featureless, undulating cavern. You relax slightly after a few minutes, though the thought of being surrounded by the acidic and hungry scavengers does not help put your Stop it.
I'm sorry.
You forget I have misophonia and that sounds way
I'm
too much
so
like chewing.
sorry. I'm so sorry. I forgot.
You forgot, but now you remember.
I remember.
I
Oh, I
appreciate
do.
it. I appreciate it. And yes, you can bring my son to the sanctuary. You relax slightly after a few minutes, though the thought of being surrounded by the acidic and hungry scavengers does not help to put your mind at ease. Occasionally, the edge of your torchlight catches a lone ooze on the path off guard, and it slowly crawls back into the seething mass.
Flip it off.
You're just
Something
flipping.
something, the hive, something something.
Jane
I
Prentice.
just flip off
So
somewhere.
Jake Bennett, something something.
The song.
Something something
You
high.
can
Oh,
stand by
right.
something by love and be surrounded by love, something something.
I'm just over here going something something greater good. What did I miss?
Oh, actually.
Magnus.
Something
Anyway.
something the songs. Something something. Can you hear them?
Yeah.
Oh no.
that.
Oh, that. Right. You know, sometimes I forget I've actually listened to Magnus now, so, you know,
Yep. And then, can I all have you roll another Constitution saving throw to see if the torches still hold up?
20. 30.
Fit an 8.
An 8?
Yeah.
Your rolls are shit. Are you sure you don't want to do like online rolling now?
No, I'm committed to the bit.
What bit? It's all in pieces.
Exactly.
Which bit is it, Tara?
It's the bit.
Guys, I got a natural 20.
You bitch.
Oh, fuck you.
So I
got
guess that's
just a
another
12.
torch lost.
Yeah, I do have no personal info in chat for that. I can also give like info after stream too for being able to do connections. But let's see. So who rolled less than a 10?
Not me, losers! Get wrecked!
Yeah, we get it. You got a fucking natural 20.
It's
But that would be
only
me.
Tara.
Oh,
That said
is
that
it
they
only
did it.
me?
I think it is.
You lose another torch to the ooze.
Oh my god.
And I throw it again to the side.
Does a 10
to the
hit?
side! To the side!
Does
To
a
the
10 hit
side.
you?
No, it doesn't.
Okay, then you don't take ooze damage.
I still throw that fucker to the side.
Right,
So you're gonna need another torch then.
Yeah, I know.
I have a question actually.
Okay.
If I was to give Tara a piggyback, would they have to carry a torch?
No.
Okay, Tara, I'm giving
I'm
you a
so down for
piggyback so
this.
you stop wasting torches.
I'm so down for this.
I will say that does put you at disadvantage.
That's okay, I will take the hit. Tara has burned both of their hands.
Yeah.
Let's see. So I do want to note, as you have been walking, you've noticed that the corridors have gotten smaller and smaller. It's been forcing you closer and closer to the ooze. As you keep walking, more and more and more.
That's it. I pull out a second torch and light it. So I have two torches going at the same time.
As you light that torch,
Oh.
I would like for all of you to give me a perception check.
What if I don't want to?
What if? Yeah.
Never mind!
Sorry, I'm sorry, I got excited. Right.
I got 24!
Perception.
I love when you
I
roll
some-
great. It makes me so happy.
This dice. No. That's giving me bad vibes. This dice.
Wow.
19.
19? Okay.
I have gotten a 12.
Anyone who rolled over a 5 will see the fact that the walls are no longer covered in ooze.
Woohoo!
But please.
What are they covered in?
So
Limestone.
Oh, thank God.
But please keep that torch lit because I can't see.
I'm going to.
I am going to place the older torch that I have, because I have two currently. I'm going to place the older torch I have facing towards the ooze. So that's try and give us an hour's, or at least, let's call it half hour. Half hour breadth from them. But them being the slime thing, but try and give like some leeway so it doesn't quite try and follow us. And then I'm gonna go up to the life scale stone and I literally put my hand on it and put a finger on it and just like make sure it's actually stone.
Okay.
It's not. It's a mimic. Algan fucking dies.
Damn it! No,
I haven't gotten messed with mimics too much in this game. Let's see.
no.
I
Why did you give them ideas?
would
That's
like
what I do.
I would like for you to give me an insight check.
Oops.
Insight or perception. They're both the same for you.
Well, that is. Sorry. I was looking at the same dice I just rolled. I'm like, wait a minute, what am I doing? That would be 18.
18. You notice that it's limestone. And just limestone.
I'm so glad we now know this.
No, I was making sure it's not some sort of. We haven't walked into someone's mouth. Basically.
Fair enough.
Not
Okay,
yet.
You know, that's fair. What do you mean not yet? Excuse?
You pass through an
Yeah.
archway as you continue walking.
What did I just speak into?
No, you can't just like.
What did I just speak into existence?
Do not
this time?
question the
God damn it.
DM.
You continue walking.
Sorry.
And you go
I think I
through
end up with more questions.
You continue walking and you go through that first archway. It still is limestone.
Yippee.
You've been walking for hours now. I would like for all of you to give me a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Oh,
That was loud. I got
What?
16.
I got an 8.
Bitch. I also got
I
an
got
8.
6.
Lovely.
Ah, fuck.
Is it too
Well,
late to
nice
call-
knowing you guys.
Is it too late to call for a short rest? Damn.
Is it too late now to say sorry?
Straff, you forget that I'm on
Bro.
your back.
So I
I'm
wasn't
so sorry.
able to fully hear all the rolls. Who rolled less than a 12?
We all did except Crow.
All of you start noticing how sluggish you get, except for Crow. Your
Sorry, I'm
eyes
just laughing at the irony.
Yeah, a little bit. Your eyes flutter shut just a little longer each time you blink. Your feet tripping over things you normally wouldn't. You can tell your bodies are exhausted after the day you've all had. Personally, as the DM, I'd highly, highly recommend taking a long rest here.
Meanwhile, I'm just asleep on Straff.
Yeah, you just hear soft snoring in your ear, Stroff, as you notice that Tara has completely knocked out.
Bruh.
Well,
For a
You were
minute,
tired.
Mom, I want to go home. I'm tired.
I just had the idea of just like, oh yeah, well if Tara can have a rest on Shoff's shoulder, I can have a rest on Algon's shoulder. Then I remembered Algon's also tired. It's like, oh okay, we can just all get on Crow's shoulders. Three of us just on top of each other.
I don't think that's how it works.
I'm just waiting for the moment that Kat's gonna attempt this, and I'm just like, because unless you're just saying this out of character, I don't know. Are you saying this in or out? Bro.
Oh, out. Don't worry.
Okay. If you're saying it in, I'll be like, I don't think that's gonna work.
I will say though, either Alvin or Katrina is gonna have to say, like in game, suggest that we take a rest because Stroff is not noticing being tired.
This is a
I
good point.
volunteer as tribute. I say that.
Okay. Can Stroff do a perception check to see that it's somewhat safe, or if there's anywhere safe nearby that we could rest?
It.
Can I also
yeah.
go make a perception check just in case? Because I kind of like. Probably
Algan, I would like for you to make your perception check at disadvantage due to how exhausted you are.
That's fair.
I got an 18.
Okay?
I got an 11.
Okay. Stroff, you notice a safe corner away, somewhere that's tucked back where it's easy to defend.
Okay, I would probably point it out to everyone and sort of start moving in that direction to set up camp, I guess.
Okay. Do you all rest?
Immediate astral trance as soon as I get a chance, and I'm just gonna.
Yeah, I'll probably rest.
Yeah.
Who will take first shift?
Falling asleep.
He's gonna be me!
Alrighty then.
I'm back on my bullshit!
Before I go.
Exhausted, are you, Straw?
Before I go into a trance, I let you know, by all means, pull me out of my trance to get some rest yourself. Sure, by all means.
Oh, you sweet summer cow. That's not gonna happen. That's not in character, by the way. Just Stroff would just like nod and then look away.
Would Stroff show any emotion?
No.
About that? No.
Just nod and look away, just avoiding looking at you in general.
Oh, fair enough. That's fair. At least the offer was made. That's all I can say.
Yeah.
Stroff,
Yes.
I would like for you to make your nightly Constitution saving throw and your nightly perception check.
Oh my god, so excitable. Okay. Constitution saving throw was 10,
Okay.
and perception is also 10.
Average. Unfortunately, due to your condition, it wasn't enough.
Oh no.
You notice your eyes slip closed. More and more and more. Every single time you blink, you have stayed up for days, constantly vigilant, going through terrors that, honestly, once you're on the other end of this, you're unsure anyone will believe you. And you slip into restless dreams. Your dreams consist of blood and terror, consist of your past, consist of your present. You see the 3 red orbs as they sink into your stomach once more. But you can't wake up. It's like something's keeping you locked, having to face the terror of that night over and over and over again. Sometimes you see Algin's face, grinning as he takes joy in your demise. Sometimes you see the Silent One's face, the true threat. Sometimes you see children's faces, wondering what they're doing there, scared out of their minds. You see some of the tavern folk before you left. Your dreams rush over you as your body crashes. When you wake up, I would like for you to have 1 point of exhaustion. You've stayed up too long, and no amount of sleep at this point can help you until you fully rest.
How do I do that?
There's a little bar that you can add to exhaustion. It's under effects.
Am I being really silly?
You are very silly. It's under conditions. So I've already added it to you.
Thank you.
Since when was that there? Don't answer that.
It's been there for over a year. So just to let you know, what exhaustion means is that on level 1, you have disadvantage on ability checks.
Oh no.
Level 2, your speed is halved in combat. Level 3, you have disadvantage on attack rolls and saving throws. Level 4, your maximum hit points are halved. Level 5, your speed is reduced to 0. And on level 6, you die. If your character continues to stay up, if your character continues to not rest, you will continue to gain levels of exhaustion. If you hit level 6, there is nothing that pulls you back. sans a wish spell.
Okay.
So your character in specific, I didn't think I'd actually have to pull out exhaustion, but your character in specific will have to deal with this. So on all ability checks going forward until you actually get a full night's rest for 3 nights straight, will have to deal with exhaustion.
Oh shit. Okay.
Consequences of
You
your
know
actions
what?
staying up, baby.
Consequences of staying in character.
Yep.
I'll deal with it. I can do this.
They can stay in denial.
My husband is gay.
Just do it for the bit.
Just do it for the bit and see how long it takes for me to fucking die. Are
Yeah,
you
why
mad?
not?
I would like- I would like for all of you to roll a 1d4.
Oh, no.
Uh,
That's the triangle one.
Yep. Let me know when you want mine.
Well, if you have it.
3.
Okay.
3.
Okay.
2.
Okay.
3.
Okay. Tara, you're the only one who rolled the number I was thinking of. Tara, I would like for you to roll another 1d4.
Okay, quick question. We have long rested, correct?
Not yet.
Yes.
Okay. not yet.
Never mind.
I got a 3.
Katarina, your sleep is interrupted. Your body freezes.
Ooh.
You're unable to open your eyes. You smell the decaying stench of metal and rot and blood. You hear breathing in your ear. And I'd like for you to roll a sanity saving throw.
Ooh. Which one's sanity again? Sorry, brain.
Wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom?
Thank you. I got a 10.
Unfortunately, that was not enough to pass.
Okay.
You know that this is the Silent One. You know exactly what it's there for. You take 5 stress damage, leading you to 57. You hear the whispers in your ear. The Hafwikma. Come to me. And then it leaves. And eventually, your body is free. Your rest has been interrupted. And when you open your eyes, you see the rest of your party covered in blood. You blink, and the blood is gone. What do you do?
Okay, so just checking, with my rest being interrupted, that means I didn't take a long rest, yeah?
You have taken a long rest. This is at the end of your long rest, but you're really concerned with the long rest. Are you doing okay? What's your character like?
Oh no, it's just because I pressed the long rest button, because I assumed that we were doing a long rest, but if not, I was gonna put
No,
it down.
we are doing a
much
long
damage-
rest.
how
It's
much
just
damage-
more of the fact of like you jumped gun early. No, if you've taken you guys can go ahead and take a long rest. And that does include Stroff.
Okay, how much
I
damage
get
did
a
I
nap
take again,
as
sorry?
well?
You get a nap as well because your body physically won't let you wake up until you've taken one.
Yay!
How much damage was that? Sorry, was like.
There was no damage. You took stress damage.
Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, is that adding to my fucking sanity marker?
Yep.
Yes, it is. What do? I just. what the fuck can I do to be? This isn't me asking you. This is me asking myself. It's like, what the fuck can I do? Uh, can I like?
Excuse me.
Can I do some kind? Can I do some kind of check to like see like? Because if that thing had happened where it's like I see blood then I didn't see blood, I'd be confused about what reality actually was. Is there a check that I can do to try and figure out if this is real life or not?
Is this just
You can do a wisdom saving throw. Well, not a wisdom saving throw. You can do a wisdom check. So as you do that wisdom check, I'll go ahead and explain for our newer viewers how the sanity markers work. So sanity is based on your wisdom saving throw in this world. Your sanity markers is how mentally sane your character is. So at the beginning of this, everyone started with 0. And as they've continued on through the world and met the horrors of this world, their characters have had to pass sanity saving throws, which is the wisdom saving throw. If they fail, they take sanity damage. If they hit specific markers in that sanity damage, I get to start changing the world around for only them. So currently, Katerina is at 57. So that means might see things that aren't there. As they continue on, it could be seeing a person that isn't there. As they continue on, it could be distrusting their party on their word. It could be seeing entire puzzles that don't exist and trying to solve them. And then, if they accumulate the max amount of stress damage, it's death. No matter what, even if your character is still alive, it is a mental death. There is a precipice that can only take you so far, and if you go past it, you are gone. There is no saving you. Now, in theory, there is a way to get rid of your stress damage, and that would be getting therapy, relaxing, being in public with others, depending on who you are, and your stress damage can lower. In my campaign, for the amount of time that this will be streamed, there is not a way to lose stress damage unless in very specific circumstances where you can sway me. But it has to be a very, very solid argument, because everyone is currently very much in danger.
Well, that explanation's giving me stress damage IRL. So
What was your roll? What was your wisdom check?
it's pretty much I wanted to see if
I know. I am asking you what you got from it.
I got a 16 is what I'm saying.
Oh, okay. You can tell that the blood wasn't there. But you saw it. You know you saw it. But it wasn't there.
I think like in this moment I probably just try and like squash it down almost, but at the same time it's like I wouldn't mention it to anyone. Like I'd just be quiet about it. I wouldn't say what's going on, but like I'd be wary. It's kind of the thing. It's like it's when you're deep in thought, and if someone like touches you and you just flinch, like that kind of like deep in thought, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It's hard to describe, but yeah, very much on high alert, but like not mentioning it to people.
Yeah. Okay. So, you all wake in the morning. I'm going to rule the fact that Stroff wakes up last. What do you all do as you get ready to go further into the underground?
Is there anything?
That That is a good question, Bestie.
Is there any visible markers or any kind of Is there anything to say that something has been near us in the night?
There's no visible markers now.
Well, I get up, pack my things, and I just start slowly creeping away from our camp until I realise that Stroff hasn't probably woken up yet. So I'm like, oh, okay, hang on. Can't leave yet.
So, you were just planning on leaving your party?
No,
Bruh.
no,
Bruh.
no, not the party. Just Stroff. They don't seem very impressed with me.
I mean, fair, but like, damn. Sobbing. Stroff probably, once they realise they've woken up after falling asleep, probably freak out a little bit, like look around, make sure everything is fine, and then get their shit together quite quickly to get up and start moving with the group.
Okay.
Probably light another torch as well for Tara.
Thank you.
No problem.
You continue moving. You pass through another gate. Not a gate, but like an archway. You pass through another archway as you continue moving through. And then one more, which then leads you to a forest.
Finally, freedom.
You are no longer underground. That is true.
I'm sorry. Did we just travel through a mountain? Because, like, we were going downhill that entire time. How are we outside again?
Secret tunnel.
Don't you start.
Sorry.
You said it as I was typing it, Jen. Is there any, like, footprints or anything out here?
There are the same footprints that you've been following this entire time.
Okay, so we're not completely off track then, that's something.
Can I check to see if any of the footprints looks like our own?
Sure. Go ahead and give me a perception.
15.
You look towards your comrades' feet. You look towards your own. You look towards the tracks. Maybe one of them could be yours, but generally it doesn't look like it. It looks like the same footprints you've been following, the same markings, the bottoms of your feet. You look past the trail that you have been making, and you see that the footprints that you guys have for your feet, like the soles of your feet, do not match the ones that you've been following.
Just making sure we haven't gone in a complete and utter feckin' circle. Somehow.
Probably for the best, to be fair.
Agreed.
As you look around, I will go ahead and give this to you for free. As you look around, you do notice that there are a mix of blue and green lights that surround this forest. There's a wide open sky above you. The ground beneath you is grassy, and the crisp scents of autumn permeate this place. An orange maple leaf passes by on a warm breeze, almost seeming to carry a melody with it. High above, countless fireflies sway gently, and in the twilight sky above, no sun is visible, but there are unfamiliar stars and a beautiful display of dancing lights.
Oh god, there's a lot of them. I mean, what?
If you give me a perception check, I can probably give you more.
I'm gonna
I'll
point
do
out. I'm gonna point out real quick to the rest of the group. How are we in a lush area? I swear we were just in a dark forest that was full of dead. What the hell?
Can Stroff do a perception check? Is that just
Yeah.
to see if there's any more information? I guess.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm doing the perception as well.
Yeah.
Oh, I got a nat 1. Never mind.
I
I
got
deserve
a-
that.
Mine's a 10, so my confusion has probably led to me to just be that confused.
Okay. And then, Tara, what was yours?
Mine is a 15.
A 15. Tara, you are the only one who notices this. You look up into the sky. A great baleful star overhead catches your attention. To you, it looks less like a star and more like a hole through which a glowing something is staring at you from the other side.
What you looking at, Tara?
The eye.
I am not gonna say anything to my group.
Okay.
I think I'm just gonna walk a little bit a ways, like, just a sec, guys. Just gonna look at something and.
Are you walking off the path?
I'm gonna be like close by it in like a nearby shrub,
Okay.
if there's shrub.
Okay.
I am going to go on like my hands and knees, just praying. Take a deep breath. Look up at the sky and ask, "What do you want from us?"
The eye does not respond and blinks back at you. I'm so sorry, guys. This is actually the apocalypse. I've just dragged you into this horror campaign to make you believe that it wasn't.
I was gonna say that, but I didn't want to spoil anything in the fucking chat. Like, it's the sky, Martin. It's looking back.
Could I do a religion check to see if it reminds me of anything, holds any meaning?
Sure.
While they're doing that,
Well, son of a bitch, that's a 6.
You are completely lost as you try and scour your memories for any sort of belief, for anything. You do not feel a connection to your gods.
I'm going to rejoin my party and say, keep a close eye out. We might be watched.
well, no shit, Sherlock. We've been watched this entire time by 3 red eyes.
This one's white, is it?
I never gave you the color.
Oh, what is the color?
I swear the heck if Star says green.
If it, if they say red again.
It blinks at you. it's
a
it
rainbow eye.
it is white. It looks like a star.
Okay, that's fair. So, I give the information once Alden says it's red. I say this time it is white. There might be something different.
Can I, just based on that information, can I try and make some sort of history check?
Sure.
Try and delve into my own mind palace?
I'd like for you to do a religion check instead, though.
Okay. Actually, yes, I do have an advantage on those apparently. Wait, do I have an advantage? Well, it's telling me I have an advantage on that.
Yes, you have advantage, so roll twice, take the higher. Don't question it. I know why you have advantage.
No, I've forgotten. 23.
Hello, Chillings.
4, but now you remember.
23.
So for a 23, you feel the same shiver down your spine as you do whenever you think of the Silent One and anything to deal with the Nameless cult. Except this time it's worse. It seems to almost paralyze you as you think about it. It feels stronger. Like it's above the Silent One.
Oh.
I don't like the sound of the.
This was a mistake. This was a mistake. Oh boy. No. No, we must press on.
I am.
And I just start following the footprints, but when I get out of my freeze, I start following the footprints, just like we must press on, we must press on, we must press on, we must press on.
As you do that, suddenly a shape drops from the canopy above with a sharp crack. A dead gnome with misshapen face grins at you. His legs have been cut off at the knees, his arms are decaying, and the smaller of his two eyes is missing from its socket. The only thing keeping him suspended at eye level is the noose tied around his chest. A small scrap of leather affixed to his chest by a dagger.
Is there anything on the leather?
There is writing, yes.
Can Stroff attempt to read it, please?
Sure. Do you know Infernal?
I think I do actually. Yep, I know Infernal.
I bet I don't even have to read it to know what it says.
I will go ahead and message you what it says.
I fear.
Okay, maybe it doesn't say what I thought it was going to say. I was expecting it to say the same thing.
I will probably say it out loud, but in Infernal.
Okay.
Like as I'm reading it.
Yazured ao eskutli ziwu haf doak. The half wikma.
I don't know what you're saying.
As you read it out loud, I will go ahead and message everyone who knows Infernal what the message is.
Oh no.
Which is myself, and probably only myself.
Does anyone else know Infernal?
Unapology Infernal.
What?
But that's
What?
I just said I don't speak Infernal in French.
What?
Yeah,
I was
think
wondering why I didn't understand what the fuck you said.
I knew it was French.
Like, what?
Yeah, I think Katarina and I are the only two who do not know Infernal. So
That is correct.
I'll gone.
Okay, so you have your message.
So I'll probably say it loud to Tara. It seems we have a trial to do.
Is you no, hang on.
What?
Izulit ma which was in what attempt at Infernal, admittedly, for patience, honestly.
You have like a fucking Infernal like translator open right
Yes.
now. Okay. So like, how the fuck do you know that specific sentence?
Damn, that's impressive.
But I mean, Stroff will probably reply just in English, so Tara is somewhat kept in the loop of apparently so.
English? Surely you mean common.
Comment, sorry. No, in English specifically.
Yeah, we can't have somebody freaking
Common
speaking French amongst us.
derogatory.
I'm actually speaking it in Scots.
Oh, God damn it, of course you are.
Derogatory English.
Alrighty, so what do you want to do?
So it just says we have a trial.
A trial of patience, apparently. Sorry, I've got food in my mouth.
Okay. Alright. Seems like we might need all the luck we can get. And I suggest we should probably press on.
I think that's the only option. So,
Does the gnome
shall we?
Does the gnome have anything else on him?
Just that.
Just that?
If you do a perception check about it, I'll be really happy. Just because it means.
Yeah, sure, why not? I'll fall for perception check.
Thank you.
Does an 8 work?
You touch it. You can tell it's made out of skin.
So you said the word touch, I'm like, uh-oh.
Just poke it with a stick.
Just throw a rock at it and see what happens.
Stroff just goes up and slaps Tara's hand, like, playfully, like, slaps Tara's hand away, like, stop touching things!
Yeah,
Well,
you
I
keep
didn't know
touching
what else.
things.
I didn't know what else could be in there.
You don't have to touch it!
You just hear me
What
saying
we-
inferno. You just hear me saying inferno la. Zaftum id.
Just say it in English.
No, touch all the things.
And I
just,
don't
like,
understand what you said.
Because I'm just like really annoyed right now. That's why I've gone pure mother tongue.
I have a feeling at some point in this campaign we're gonna end up having to like clip a leash onto Tara because they're just gonna go, oh, this dangerous thing
Just-
that's presented
I'm just
itself in front of us.
grappling
I'm gonna
You
go
really
touch it."
are giving toddler hours right now.
Oh yeah, after that piggyback stroking. It makes sense.
Okay,
Oh,
so.
God.
Well, are you guys gonna keep standing there? Or are you gonna start making some
Yeah,
progress?
we're gonna go after Stroff swats the stick.
Okay.
To go!
And yet I'm already going.
Okay, so let's see. I'm having to read through because depending on what you guys do, it's going to be either a very short area or it's going to be a very long area.
Are there any like are there any elks distractors this time? Is that why it might be a long area?
And
Yeah.
you see an elk right in front of you that's been flayed open ritualistically.
And I cut into it again.
We've got to mention it at least once a stream.
If you're gonna cut into it, Gem, I'm gonna cast purify food and drink just in case. But that's
Yeah, agree.
neither here nor there.
Is there actually an elk in front of us though?
No, there is not.
Funny, though.
There is not an elk in
Aw,
front
come
of you.
on.
I don't
Come
feel
on,
like
but
sitting
that
for
elk-
another 2 hours trying to figure out why you guys won't move on from it.
But content.
No. No.
For context, for those that don't know, the first or second
Yeah.
session
It was the first
completely-
episode.
It was completely engrossed in an elk, and it wasn't 2 hours. I swear to heck, it wasn't 2 hours. It was more
It
like
was.
an hour.
It was.
Was
It was.
really
It
2
was
hours?
2 hours. It is recorded.
Yeah.
I swear it was an hour.
Which, by the way, you can check my VODs, which are if you're on PC, you can see them. I need to actually link it in my socials. I will eventually, I promise. Let's see. Yeah, no, so all I basically have to ask is, let's see. Who is leading the charge?
I am.
Okay. Put yourself in marching order.
I'm gonna go at the back.
Okay.
I will go just behind Algan.
And
mean,
I
you
will
are-
be
You,
behind.
you also understand infernal stuff, so might as well.
Yeah, it makes sense.
All right, so your first hour passes pretty uneventfully. Your second hour is where we start getting something interesting. You see another archway. The forest is still brightly lit, but as you continue walking towards this archway, the colors of the trees change and seems to darken, like autumn
Yeah.
is coming rapidly.
Ah, there's the dark pines.
As it surrounds you and turns everything more barren, the breeze feels like a ripple of powerful magic.
Stroth probably stops and like tell them to like wait for a second.
Is it
Can
cold?
they do a perception check or would it be arcana check?
It'd be an arcana check.
I just want to know if it's like cold or warm or.
It's warm.
Oh boy, okay. That is 6.
Could I also jump in on that Arcana check with the sudden change of scenery?
Sure.
11.
Okay. I will go ahead and pull you both into a different party. Allow me to drag you. Let me go ahead and make sure you're being heard.
Ah.
You are. Okay.
Perfect.
So, Crow,
Mhm.
with your 6, the woods feel dangerous. Like something is here hunting you actively. You're in danger. You know you're in danger. Your senses tell you you're in danger.
Oh no. Is there any way I can check what the danger is?
Sure, but only after I tell Tara.
Okay, fair enough. Understandable. Have a nice.
And there I go.
Hi, Tara.
Hello.
For you, with your 11, you know that it's not dangerous. It just seems to be as though the woods are changing, like time is moving faster around you than it should.
Okay, so not dangerous, time fast.
It's like the magic was telling you something. Like there's been a time dilation that's been happening around you, and your party just hasn't noticed it. I would like for you to roll a sanity saving throw on that, though.
Okay.
You're looking to pass a 12.
12.
A 12.
Okay, so 16 plus 8. I'm assuming passes.
That does pass. You get the distinct feeling that every single time you have been moving in here, time has changed. Like what it did at that village when you guys, before you went into the underground. That village, time shifted, and it's only been choosing to it's only been doing so more and more and more. Right now, you don't know which way it's been shifting, but you know, and seeing that magic that blasted over you feels like a confirmation.
So, is it like a time travel type thing? Like we don't know if it's.
You don't know yet,
Gotcha.
and I will go ahead and send you back.
I'm just gonna send it.
All right.
Hello.
I have given you your guys' answers. Please do discuss.
I think, can Stroff do some sort of investigation check to see why?
I mean, sure.
Okay. Okay, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. Okay. That was 13.
Okay, so what was your why? What exactly are you looking for?
Why is there a sense of danger? If that makes any sense.
Sorry?
You feel like you're constantly being watched, being looked at. Everywhere around you, everything is staring at you, just waiting for a chance to bite.
Okay.
Anyone
else?
I was gonna throw a perception check, if that's okay.
Okay.
Just on the area surrounding the gate and things like that. An arch, sorry. Okay. That is a 27.
Okay.
Fucking hell.
I will go ahead and pull you over.
Oh my god.
You should have seen that coming.
Katarina,
Hello? There we go. Yeah, I can hear you now.
with that perception check, you know that there's something at work around you. There is a danger. It's not active, but you get a distinct feeling that if you leave the path, you will be attacked. Currently, the path is the only thing keeping you safe.
Okay.
So, you know that something,
Got it.
you know that it's a little column A, a little column B from what your friends have been told. There is danger around you, but it is not active. If you leave that path, you will be forced into combat.
Would I be able, can I suggest a check that I want to do really quick?
What do you want to do?
Perception check.
Okay. For what?
Seeing if that, like, that belief of, like, oh yeah, like, don't step on the path. I want to see if it's, like, got any like, if that's a deception put onto a mind or not, if you know what I mean. I don't know, it's hard to describe, but yeah.
I feel like
Along those
with
lines.
what your perception was before, you've already answered that. At this point, you're just kind of trying to see if
Okay,
you can
then.
metagame a little.
Alright, sorry. Okay.
No, you're fine. It's just more of like you already did a perception check, and that was the answer you got. If you want anything further, you would have to
Okay.
test something.
Okay.
Yep, I will go ahead and send you back. Okay.
Hello?
Hello.
How imminent is our death?
I can't say, but yeah.
Oh, fuck.
You can't say. Oh god.
I'm the only one out of the loop, so I'm just going to keep walking.
Right.
Can I'm just gonna verbalize something to the group though, that I think that we should all stick to the path.
Yeah, I wasn't planning on doing that. I've seen Agatha all along. I ain't
just
straying
about
from
to
the
follow
path.
the witch's road. God damn it.
Ha! Let you do it.
You jerk.
Hee hee. Shall we just continue?
So
Wait,
this
hold up.
this archway.
Mm-hmm.
Where are you seeing an archway, bestie?
You guys are coming up on an archway.
Thank you.
Did you say this already?
I did, yes.
Yes.
Ah, never mind. Ignore me.
Is
So-
this the... Sorry.
So this archway, it's like all the other archways. We could freely pass through it if we wish.
Yep, just like all the other archways you've been passing through.
And this like sense, this like strong wind, strong warm, slightly magicy wind, maybe, is coming from the door or across the door. Archway. Or...
You would need an Arcana check in order to be able to know that.
All right. Uh, 21.
So, in this instance, for the magic, you can tell that there is an anti-magic foundation in the archway. The magic is coming from both around the archway and the area you are in.
Oh. Okay. Sorry, it's from the surrounding area and the archway.
Correct.
Are they two separate magics clashing, or is it all just one?
It's just magic.
Okay, there's no way to ascertain the difference.
No, at least not to your knowledge, nor anything that you could possibly grasp.
Okay. And what would happen if I made an attempt to walk through the arch?
Well, you can do so with your friends.
Okay.
Hello.
Are we gonna roll higher?
I am going to walk towards the archway, and
Not gonna say anything, Dusty?
I just feel like there's a lot of magic, both coming from the arch and in on our path.
Wait, the magic is coming from the arch?
I don't know for certain, but I cannot ascertain if this is even a thing. Like, this is all coming from the character, by the way. I cannot ascertain if there is one source, but two fountains, or two sources. With
Like
separate
bolognese and carbonara, or I'm sorry.
Tell me your safe food is pasta without telling me.
Okay,
I-
it's not, but
I'm just gonna keep. I'm
Well,
gonna
now-
ignore that. I'm gonna ignore stuff. And I'm
that
gonna
was
walk-
not in character. Don't worry.
Okay. I thought that
Okay.
was for some bizarre reason.
No.
I am a little bit. They just like pasta.
It's just like that.
I start walking towards, but cautiously, towards the archway, to go and make an attempt to pass through it.
And you pass through it just fine. You feel fine. And on that on that note, we will be calling it here.
Ah, shit.
Ah!
It's like the fucking cliffhanger
I
of just
fear.
like, whoa, I got through the arch. Done. Like, that's it.
Come on.
Ah, I made it through, guys.
Immediately
Ah, shit.
dies.
Immediately
Yeah.
dies.
I was going to ask if there was a change in scenery after
Yeah.
the arch.
There was
It's
not,
really-
but
There's not.
you guys can figure anything else out next time. So if you're wanting to ask questions, write them down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it
All
ain't
I'll
gonna be
say
next
is,
week,
like,
it's
I
gonna be
do-
the
I
week
find-
after.
Yep. Also, thank you, Queen of Lies. Thank you for the follow. I really appreciate it. Welcome in.
I would find it so hilarious if just like we do all these checks on this arch, and then like we find out about it, and it's just like, this arch is just from a building that used to be here. It's just not fallen down yet. There's no significance to it whatsoever. Like, it's
Oh,
like the
definitely
L.
not.
Oh,
Definitely
don't
not.
speak-
No
don't speak
significance
that into
whatsoever.
existence.
I now have a feeling on
Yippee.
some of these things, but I will wait till the next time we do this to ask.
Alrighty. So, do we have any final words? Anything anyone wants to
subscribe
say?
to everyone.
Hello, Starlight Datura!
Be gay, do crime.
Be gay, do crimes.
Follow Starlight the Tour, and then subscribe to everyone else, and just pretend that I don't exist.
Hey.
Also, if you're in, if you're,
Off exists.
Prof exists, and they are
Which?
along for the ride.
also, if you are in the UK, you should be getting a letter, or have gotten a letter recently, about registering to vote. Go do that!
Yes.
Do that! Register!
that.
Make sure you are registered. Do the thing.
For what vote?
Do your voting.
No, that's politics. We're not doing politics on this channel. I
Yep.
apologize.
I'm not saying who to vote
You can
for,
talk about-
I'm saying
Register
be
too.
registered to vote.
No, that's
Yeah.
not what I. Never mind. You
We
can-
can discuss anything else after, but like.
Yes.
But yes.
Meanwhile,
Yeah.
The confused ghost in the corner over here bouncing up and down with red eyes. Yeah, no, that's a new icon, by the way. I have got that on a hoodie, and I am discussing.
cool.
It is a really cool
I'm just-
hoodie.
I am discussing the idea of
Hoodie?
having that as merch, but
Ooh.
you didn't hear that from me yet.
Nope, nope, nope.
But yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
we just did, and so did multiple people.
Yeah.
'Kay.
No. Just
We
follow,
bid you
follow
adieu.
and follow and subscribe to people, and because I think it's happening before the next one, everyone who is going to a Comic-Con, enjoy. Right. Bye bye.
Bye bye. Thank you, Star.
Of course, I'm just doing quick shout outs to everyone here so that way.
Why must you scare us to fucking death?
No, of course they're gonna scare us to death.
Yeah, I don't know what else you expected.
Tomorrow's not gonna be scary, right? Tomorrow's gonna be a bit more fluffy, right?
So I just put
Are we allowed to talk about tomorrow?
I
Are we?
so it's an off we're doing offline D&D, so
Offline
it's
thing.
yeah, so you guys won't see it anyway, but we're gonna have fun with it. I actually do have something. I will be doing the second half of a murder mystery on Eisengomen's channel. So I will go ahead and shout out Eisengomen as well. Very, very good friend of mine. So please do. Oh, that's just me. Hold on. Let me pull up their actual tag. Hold on. I forget that if you do the wrong thing, and that if you do the wrong thing, it's not like an actual thing, then it will just shout out the streamer.
But yeah, no,
Yeah.
big shout to Starlight Datura. Give them some love, baby.
Hey, no.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. How does it feel?
Shuts.
Get
love,
Shuts.
bitch.
Shuts. But yes, tomorrow I will be live along with some really, really good friends of mine on Eisengomen VT's channel. We will be doing the second half of a murder mystery. And it's also kind of D&D. I play a different character on there. I'm very happy about it. I'm so upset that my character didn't roll high enough to be able to figure out what the Sacred Datura was. And I'm so upset about it.
Are you serious?
I-
That's part of your name.
I was able to roll high enough to know what it was used for, and as Eisen was talking about it, I was like, this is fucking Sacred Datura, but my character doesn't know, and I know for a fact it's Sacred Datura, and I have to act in character like I don't know what it is. I was so upset. But
Honey,
I-
I would be upset too.
because Eisen is such a good DM. Eisen is doing so well on everything. Like, there's little bits and pieces that are nods to every single player that's in there. And considering the fact that I was a last minute addition and they already had something planned for me, oh my god, Aizen's such a good person. Please go give them some love. But
Maybe we can do another guest star.
it'd be so nice. I can actually ask Aizen about that, but we'll see. But no, we're gonna go right out to another good person named Zerkia. They are a. Go
Sorry
ahead.
to interrupt. Aren't you also streaming later today?
Yes, I am also. I am not actually. I was not able to join, but I will be
Okay,
playing
never
content.
mind.
I will be
No,
I will be playing content warning with my wife later, so I'm very happy with that.
no,
We're gonna play
Okay.
drunk content warning. It's gonna be great.
Oh god.
But yeah, no, we'll be raiding over to Zerkia. Go show them some love as well. They are a eldritch being streamer, and I genuinely think that they have great content. They're such a chill person to be around. So I will go ahead and send you guys off. Be good streamers, have good raid etiquette, chill out, have fun, show them some love, okay? So goodbye chat. Goodbye everyone. We will see you later. Goodbye. Goodbye.